All right, so this is probably going to be a shorter video, but these are some like top tier tips that I'm not sure many people have covered that will actually help you make a lot of money in flipping and sniping Solana NFTs. All I ask for is for you to go ahead, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, notifications on. Deal? Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Grish back with another video, and guys, today I'm here to show you guys some of like the best tips on how you can snipe and flip Solana NFTs. These are tips that I personally have used a lot and that I'm gonna keep using, and I feel like if you're maybe like an expert in this stuff, you might know about this stuff, but I don't feel like a lot of people know about it. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Before we start though, I do want to say that none of this is financial advice, just my personal opinion, so do with that information as you will. Also, more than 93% of you guys are not subs to the channel, so if you like the tips and enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and drop a subscribe for me. We're on that road to 3K, but let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys, so I'm actually gonna have two methods in this video. There's gonna be, in the chapters, you'll be able to see method 1 and method 2. Method 1 is easier than method 2, but doesn't work as well. But regardless, I still have made a lot of profit doing this method, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So method 1. So as you can see right now, I am on Magic Eden, and I have another tab open where I'm on Solana. Now, this is more of like a kind of basic strategy. You know, you'd think that a lot of people know about this, but it's kind of crazy because a lot of people didn't really figure much about it, right? So I'll tell you from my personal experience what happened. So what we're gonna do is, for example, we're gonna go ahead and look up the Soul Dogs collection on both Solana and Magic Eden. So Soul Dogs right here on Solana, and then on Magic Eden, we're gonna take a look at it right here. So if we take a look, it says floor price is 1.25 Sol, and then if we take a look right here, it's about the same, right? So it did definitely catch up. Now, what you can simply do, and this is what exactly I did, is when this collection first dropped, I went ahead, let's take a look at just the Soul Dog, right? So I went ahead and looked at the Soul meter, and I saw that it showed basically like the rarity. So this is common. This is a common rarity Soul Dog. And if you take a look at the Soul meter on the right, I actually went ahead and moved my webcam. So this one's common, this one's cool, this one's groovy, this one's fly, and this one's dynamite. So if we go ahead and take a look at fly, because this is exactly what I did to go from 1 Sol to about 5.5 on the day that these dropped. So I look at fly, floor price 4, which I guess, you know, that's kind of cool. Now we do the same thing on Magic Eden, and we look at the Soul meter and we go to fly. So as you can see, they're actually cheaper on Magic Eden than they are on Solana. Now, because this collection has been out for a little while, I guarantee you the activity isn't as yeah, you see like 2 minutes, 14 minutes. I was doing this when it was literally like 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Like everybody was buying up Soul Dogs at this time. So obviously you're gonna have to find a project that, you know, either is about to release or will release soon, but you can use this method for any project. I'm just showing you this. So what I would do is, let's say this one right here, like the highest bid is 2.4 Sol. If this actually ends up selling for 2.4 Sol, instead of listing it on Magic Eden for like 3.4 to undercut this guy, you can go to Solana and list it for like 3.5, 3.6, or even the 3.4, and you probably have a higher chance of selling it on Solana just because of the big difference between prices here. You know what I mean? Like the floor is 4 here, but it's 3.5 here. I mean, if you think about it, that's like $50 that this person will lose out on if they sell it for 3.5 and if this one sells. Now, like I said, this collection has been out for a little while, so it's not guaranteed to sell. I wouldn't recommend going to Soul Dogs and doing this right away, but that's what I ended up doing. I ended up buying a bunch for like 1.9 on Magic Eden and then selling them for like 3.5 on Solana because people just weren't realizing that, like, yo, I could get these cheaper on Magic Eden, and they were selling. Like I said, I went from literally 1, because I used 1 Solana to mint a Soul Dog. It ended up being a fly rarity. That's how I even found out about this. I sold that for like 2.5 and used those. It was at a certain point where I was literally buying 2 Soul Dogs on Magic Eden, listing them both on Solana, making profit, and going on and on. That was method number 1 though. Whoa, hold on. Before we continue the video, I wanted to tell you guys about my Patreon. As of right now, we have 2 levels, the $2 a month and the $5 a month. They both pretty much do the same thing, but the $2 a month is only limited to the first 30 people that join it. Basically, when you sign up to the Patreon, what you get access to is a special Patreon-only Discord server section in my Discord, where I post what projects I'm minting and taking a look at on the secondary marketplace, where I post what collectibles I'm looking at on the secondary marketplace on Vivi, and what cryptocurrency I'm looking to buy. This is basically for all the people that just want to see what I personally do before anybody else does. All right, let's get back into the video. Let's go ahead and move on to method number 2, which is pretty simple, and that requires 2 other websites. So one is called Soul Radar and the other one is Soul Sniper. I will link both of these websites in the description down below. Shout out to the homie Cody, by the way, for being featured on Soul Sniper. But anyway, so what I use is I use these two sites hand in hand, right? So right now, unfortunately, I can't use this website, but it says currently we're unable to get data from Magic Eden. This is because Botborgs completely like screwed over Magic Eden. Like there were so many people trying to go for that collection. It was ridiculous. And I think they still haven't figured everything out, but you know, this should be back up and running within the next couple of days. If you want, go ahead and keep a lookout for the comments of this video. Whenever they fix this, or if there's a new website that does this, that actually works, I will go ahead and link it down below. But for now, I have been using SolRater. So basically what you want to do when you're on SolRater, instead of floor price, you're going to go to average price, and you're going to see that this shows the average price increase in the 24 hours for the projects and how much they've increased. So this one, obviously this is not accurate because the Reapers has been up here for like 2 or 3 days now, but when they first got posted here, they increased 642% in the last 24 hours, which is crazy, right? So what you would want to do is first, let's go ahead and check out the Reapers collection on Magic Eden. So as you can see right here, the floor price is 1.25. That's actually kind of crazy because, you know, the floor price here was listed as 0.72. So maybe this was a good call. But what you're going to do is then you're going to go to Soul Sniper and you're going to click on watch list, and you're going to add the Reapers to your watch list. You're just going to search it up in here. I already had it over here, so, you know, it's fine. And the main things that you want to take a look at is, of course, the volume, but mainly what you want to take a look at is this floor price chart and the total listings count. So as you can see, the total listings count, let me actually move my camera out of the way. So the total listings count is 60, and it looks like it had a little bit of a dip, right? And then the floor price, I know you guys can't see it, damn. Of course it's saying 1.4, and right now it's actually 1.25. So this might actually be a decent pickup, but it says in the next 10, because what it does is it shows the 10th from floor to show how much the increase is. It says it's 1.70. So let's see if that's true. So right now, floor price, did this one actually get bought out yet? Yep, it got bought out. That was actually a snipe. I should have gotten that. But as you can see, 1.4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it's right. So 1.7 is the 10th one away, and it's actually like kind of faster than that. I feel like if, you know, we take a look at the fees and stuff like that, you know, it's pretty easy to sweep this floor because the floor is a little bit thin. So we take a look at it, it's 9.5 in fees. So let's say, you know, how much is the activity? It looks like it's not like this one literally just got sold. Damn, I should have low-key picked that one up, but you know, 1 minute ago it got sold, and the activity is not too crazy. But then again, that's because they haven't literally updated this chart. If you take a look at this chart and you always see, like, you know, maybe which one's doing well, you don't even have to look at only the Reapers. You can look at all this type of stuff. But what I'm saying is 10 spaces from floor is already 1.7. So if you buy for 1.4 and you sell it for 1.7, of course, times that 0.905, because you would be getting 90.5%, because the fee is actually 9.5 as we just saw, you would be getting 1.53, which minus 1.4 would actually get you a 0.13 soul in profit, which would be kind of cool. Now, obviously, I wouldn't do this with the Reapers because, like I said, the website is down. But once they fix it, this will be getting updated constantly, right? And all you got to do is you got to search by average price, find a collection that you like, put it into Soul Sniper, and just keep a look at the floor price and the listing count. Because once the listing count starts going down and the floor price slowly starts increasing, that's when you really want to get into it. Because if you can get into it, maybe you don't pay like the cheapest possible price. Maybe you pay like 0.1, 0.2 soul higher. But if the listing count is starting to go down and the floor price is starting to increase, where's that increase going to end up? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love this tool. I haven't used it too much, as I've only recently just learned exactly how to use it, but I honestly think this is such a dope tool, and not a lot of people know about Soul Sniper. So I don't know, I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and link Soul Sniper, Soul Radar, as well as Solana and Magic Eden in the description down below. And I really hope you enjoyed both of these methods, because if you guys follow these, you should be able to go ahead and make some easy gains. And while Soul Raider is down, you could even just go ahead and check out your own collections that you see are moving pretty good. As you can see, I have Bitmon Adventures. That's a project that I really love. I have it in here right now. I'm taking a look at, obviously total listing count is going down a lot right now, and floor price is rising, so I'm very happy about that, as I hold 2 of them. But I think this is just a dope tool. But anyways, yeah, those are the 2 methods that I use to flip and snipe NFTs on Solana, and it honestly has made me a pretty decent amount of profit. You guys are going to see me use these tools a lot in my upcoming 1 to 10 Solana challenge. I'm still working on it, but I'm going to have episode 1 out for you guys very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead, drop a like on it, comment your opinions down below, and subscribe and notifications turned on so that we can hit 3,000 subscribers ASAP. And I just want to really quickly say thank you guys so much for all the support. We've been growing at an insane rate, and I just did not expect for this to take off this fast. But yeah, go ahead and check out my Patreon as well as all my socials in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video soon. I'm out. Peace, gang. Bye.